Buckets of dirt lifting one by one. By the time we're done, we'll block out the sun. Down at Matt's Claim, where the gold dust flows through rocks and cobbles, black sand and clay it goes. With a giant wash plan and a dream to uphold, we're knee deep in dirt, but we're rich in gold. Jeremy's got a tarp tent flapping in the breeze, fires crackling loud, roasting spaghettios with ease. Dave sipping coffee, he's the dirt moving king. He hums a low tune and the shovels all sing. The black sand's stubborn, the clay's a fire, bubbles sift that gold in the pale moonlight. Oh, down at Matt's Claim, where the gold dust flows through rocks. Here's Dave's special pile for taking home. Look at that noise. There's so much black sand in there. That's why there's a lot of good gold in there. So I would imagine, since that's probably about maybe a pan and a half worth, there's probably about 12, 13 specks or more just in this little pile. Not too bad. Solid black sand layering. Spin it on around if it doesn't clump apart. As you can see there, look at that. Just a layer there, layer there, layer there. And it all came out of this back wall right here. Man, look at that black sand right there. There's more cobbles up underneath there, and there's some bigger cobbles. The big rocks, big gold, nice. That's a nice layer. Everybody cobbles, that's right. What's up, Sandy? This is the gold kitty. He comes down and visits me in the mine shaft.
Heck yeah.
We got light. Otherwise, we wouldn't be able to see. It'd be like that, but even darker. Yep, we're still bucking it up to pay. Dave went home. He had to go an hour and a half drive, so he'll be back tomorrow. Sandy's trying to figure out how to get down here. He's asking me, did you see that mouse I left down there last week? Yeah, I found it. Look at these black sand layers. Look at all that. And that nice rusty layer right there is looking really promising. I like that. And that. And that. And that. And that. And that over there. Pretty freaking cool. This is what it looks like down in the mine shaft. That's an 8-foot step ladder. And yeah, that top half right there is solid. But if we leave some pillars and some areas to get in there, we're going to take a little bit of it out. And then tomorrow we'll slough the top off so it don't cave in on us. We're going to work carefully. But yeah, we got nice heat light in the hole. Nice and warm down there. I seen the fire over there was still going. Yep, a little bit. My potatoes got burnt, but it's okay. I got a can of beef-a-ronis or spaghettios. Yeah. Oh yeah, check out the fire. Let's turn on some light here. There we go. Light up the subject. So here we go. We got my little kitchen over here. My nice stove. There's my seat. Back here's where I'm gonna sleep. Maybe. We'll see. I'm definitely gonna try. But I'm gonna do some mining through the night.
A lot of human foot trafficking.
A lot. The hole is getting deep. All right, we got under there a few feet. I was trying to figure out some way I could set my camera up, but yeah, it's a little hard down here. It's really warm down here. You can see the steam coming off my gloves.
Nothing more relaxing than a fire and a can of SkettyOs. Over there is the mine site. And see if I can turn the light on. As you can see, we've been piling up pay. Got part of it tarped. Still piling pay right there. Probably about 5-6 yards, maybe more. Trying to get at least 10 yards so we can get a gram of gold. Well, between the three of us, we're gonna see how much we get out of it. I'm gonna run my wash plant. He's gonna run his. And Dave's gonna run his gold hog all in the morning. Yep. That's it for the night. Well, I'm gonna go jump back in the hole and do a couple more wheelbarrows. It's only 8:30. All right, so it's going on 8:10. And yeah, this is like the warmest thing I can think of to do besides build a fire bigger. And yeah, why not get gold and keep warm at the same time? As you can see, it goes way back in there. I mean, really far back in there. Yeah, I'm not trying to like actually poke my head underneath there at all. I'm just reaching in as far as I can with the pick and the shovel, and that's it. So, a few more wheelbarrows, and that's it for the night. I'll jump back at it in the morning before Dave gets here. So yeah, let's muck out the rest of this because we got to get this all up to the pay pile.
That's fine.
All right, wash plant number 1 up and running. Washing out some of the snow out of it. And now check this guy out over here. Him and his kids are playing. Yep, that's an Ohio mountain right there. Pretty cool. Here comes a car. Here's a comparison. Pretty cool. Now this is a beautiful thing. We got 3 wash plants. Well, 2 wash plants and a high banker up and running. A gold hog pretty much is a wash plant on its own. Pretty awesome. Just waiting for my snow to melt up in there. It's melting it a little bit. This spray bar needs adjusted. But yeah, oh, messing with your view. Aha. All right, we'll be back. All right. Black sand still trailing. Nice. I put this bin down there so it doesn't clog up our hoses. And it looks like I might need to fuel up on that tank and possibly that one. So fuel up real quick. Oh, and this hover fits exactly a wheelbarrow of material at a time. Nice. All right, so I got it all classified down. We have a low flow situation, so we're just gonna put a little bit of material on at a time to see how that does. And yeah, I'm gonna clean it up after a little bit, after I get this all ran down, and then set up the cleanup sluice. Sometimes the rinse down reveals some spectacular sights, like that big flake there. That looks nice. Ooh, see the water just hit it? Nice. That's a big one. All right. So that's what I got out of that run from the Camp Adventure. Not too bad. Some pretty nice shiny in there, and there's a lot of really tiny fine microns. I'm trying to hold it still. Let's see if we can zoom in a little bit, take a good close up. And yeah, as you can see, there's a lot of that really fine tiny in that one. I noticed that back wall has a lot more smaller fine gold. Not too bad. Let's go ahead and zoom back out. And yeah, let's get this dried up and add it up with the rest and get it on the scale and see what we got for our efforts. All right, so let's see what I got out there for just this run. .4. Well, 0.04. Not too bad. And let's combine that together with what Matt got. And there you are. Well, it might be upside down to you guys. Here, let's see if I can spin that around. Do a little tapper so that way it don't go away. Well, looks like the scale had moved a little bit. Well, it's coming back. Not too bad. And yeah, we'll get back at it. Get back out there and get to work. And I'm going to add some more to this just so that way we can make some more pay dirt. We're going to make at least 2 pay dirt bags because I'm going to pull some of my gold out of my reserves. So let's get to it and see ya on the next one. All right, so here's what I'm going to do. Hang on tight real quick, and I'm going to grab some more gold real fast. And we're going to go ahead and weigh out the bag that I want to sell to one of the subscribers that had asked for it. So we're going to go ahead and get his ready. He wanted 0.2 of a gram, so let's get that ready. And there we are. Bam. Pretty nice. I still got some gold left over. And I got 4 more jars. I've been collecting. So, yep. There'll be your pay dirt bag, brother. And you know who you are. So get a hold of me on this video and we'll email each other. Oh, yeah. And make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you out there on the next one. And on my next video, I'm going to make a pay dirt bag up of what I'm going to be selling to everyone. Just so that way you can get a little glimpse of what Ohio pay dirt bags look like. See you there.